Hey guys, it's Izzy Shank here.
And Gabrielle Cruz.
And we're going to talk to you about some anxieties that we had when applying to colleges and looking at different colleges. So we have a few questions that we're going to ask each other. So, were you stressed out about how many colleges to apply to?
Yes and no. I mostly applied to colleges in the state of Kansas, so all the outstate colleges weren't even in my plans. So I applied to K-State, WSU, Emporia, and Newman, and then a few of the community colleges I was also looking into. I don't think I was stressed. I think it was just a lot of paperwork to fill out, a lot of application process.
Yeah, I would say the same. The nice thing is that a lot of them you can use the same paperwork for multiple ones usually, and once you start, it's you can just keep going. The first one I was maybe a little stressed out about, but then the more you go, the easier it gets. So.
All right. Did you have anxiety about the waiting to find out if you were going to get accepted or not?
I mean, a little bit. At first I definitely wasn't, but then people keep asking me oh, did you get accepted anywhere yet? And then I'm but yeah, once, I don't know, once I remember when I got my package from Newman that said I was accepted, and it was all decorated cute, and I was really excited. So.
I did have a little bit of anxiety just because when I first took the ACT, I didn't do that great the first time, and that was the only score I had to apply with, and so I was really scared that they weren't going to accept me, but they looked at my GPA, and then I retook the ACT as well, and that it eased my anxiety a little bit knowing that I did better. But overall, I think I was a bit nervous, yeah, to wait to find out.
Yeah, and parents are very I know my parents were it's okay, people are there to help ease your anxiety too. So, oh, next question. Who helped ease your anxiety?
Who helped ease my anxiety? Probably my mom. She just said, it's gonna be okay, you'll hear from them soon. Just think there's a lot of people applying. They have to look at everything. It takes a long process. So just don't stress yourself out.
Yeah, I say, yeah, my parents were definitely just yeah, it's all right. It'll all work out in the end. So.
All right. Did you feel stressed by your parents about applying to college?
Not so much, because I always knew that I was gonna go to college, and apply places. So luckily they weren't too they didn't scare me that much.
Yeah,
but
it was already in the plans to go to college. So again, same boat.
Yeah. Did you have any anxiety filling out admissions applications?
So like I said, it's just kind of a tedious process to fill out the same information over and over again. As far as Newman's, I think it was pretty short and simple. Just ask for your background information. I don't exactly remember everything that was on it. I applied years ago. So, but yeah, I think it was pretty simple to apply.
Yeah, I remember because I did just last year, and it doesn't ask too much, at least Newman's. I know some other places that I applied to had more, but I mean if you do on my phone just autofills a lot of stuff anyway, so it's not too terrible. Yeah.
All right. Did you find yourself comparing yourself to others, and was it causing you more stress?
I would say yeah, I definitely am one who compares myself to others a lot, and seeing all my friends them already have a lot of my friends already knew where they wanted to go. One of my friends always knew she wanted to go K-State or something, and I was I don't know where I want to go yet, and just you need to not compare yourself to others, because everyone has different views and different ideas of how they want their life to go.
Yeah, I 100% agree with that. I was stressed because a lot of my friends were going to KU, and I was well, should I go to KU because my friends are going? Obviously not. That wasn't part of my plan. But it was stressful seeing all these other people get accepted into out-of-state colleges like Georgia Tech and Miami. So that was stressful because I was am I making the best decision by staying in state? Should I go explore out of state? So that also caused a bit of stress. All right. Did you have anxiety taking the ACT or to maintain a certain GPA?
Yeah. Like, I am not, like, I have to study a lot, and, like, I'm not one of those people who just can, like, take tests and, like, get 100%, you know? So I have to, like, study to get the grades I had. I wasn't too worried about, like, the GPA, but definitely the ACT, because, yeah, I didn't either, like, have the best ACT score. Like, I wish I had a higher one, but you just have to, like, a lot of people do, like, look at GPAs, too, and, like, if you do good on one of them at least, like, I think you'll be fine.
I know for me, like I touched on, I'm not a very good test taker at all. And so I stressed myself out taking the ACT. I also was very sick when I first took the ACT. I was sniffling the whole time. I was like, oh my gosh, people are looking back at me. But yeah, if they just look at your GPA and they see that you're a good student and you try to maintain A's and B's, that's all that really matters.
Yeah. How stressed were you seeing how confusing FAFSA and financial aid process could be?
Sorry, what is the question?
How stressed were you seeing how confusing the FAFSA and financial aid process could be?
I would say it was confusing at first because my mom didn't really know where to begin. So we had to sit down and look at it and see what information I had to put from her and what information I had to put from me. So it was a lot because I had never really looked at our finances before, and getting her information from the IRS. So that was something new to me, and I was kind of stressed out, and especially pulling out loans and things like that. I didn't know what a subsidized and unsubsidized loan was at the time. So it was a lot to process, but now after applying for FAFSA, it's easier every year. So you just get a key and a passcode, and most of the time it remembers all your information.
Yeah. So luckily I'm the baby of the family, so my parents had already like done it, so I didn't really worry too much about it because my dad was like, oh yeah, I know what to do, because I have two older siblings where they've done it before, so yeah.
Alright. Did you have anxiety of where your friends were going to college?
Yeah. like I said before, like my friends knew where they were going, and I was also like, what if I don't make as good of friends like as I did in high school? Like maybe I should just go where they're going, you know? But honestly, like it's really good to meet new people and you find other friends.
Yeah. So again, like I said, I was nervous about not having any friends, going to a different school because not very many of my friends went here. So it was hard for me. I thought I was gonna be friends with a lot of my high school friends, and now it's down to maybe a few. Most of my friends are in college, so I'm really happy that I did choose Newman. Alright, did you have anxiety of picking the college you were going to go to?
Yeah, I was just like, I'm just bad at decisions, so like I had a lot of anxiety, like knowing like is this the right place, but it all really works out in the end.
It really does. So we are happy with our choice here. Newman is a great school, and yeah, that's where you meet your friends.
Yes. So we've got to go because we've got a game to go to.
Go Jets.
Yeah, we'll see you guys later.
Bye.